Yes, people, back with another video of Daily Race B at Kyoto Driving Park. Just wanted to upload this video just to show obviously my qualifying time and the actual race itself. So we'll quickly just jump straight into it. We definitely seem to be improving in certain aspects, so as I'll take you through the qualifying. Wasn't the best lap time. I mean, at the moment, well, I mean, you've got the new daily races, but at the moment I've been using the Porsche on this track, which I ended up getting a 1:34.1. Best time I could get in the GTR was 1:34.9, I think. The Porsche I just find better for the handling in the corner, especially through this few turns here, and then through the sweeping left-hander coming up. I found it a lot better, but the GTR is good overall. But yeah, I will be uploading in the next few days of the Porsche one. I did do a race at Belgium, Spa. I've got another video coming out then, so if you lot tune in, I'm pretty sure that'll be out soon in the next coming weeks. But yeah, as we're going through the lap, I mean, we struggled at certain points like here. I mean, we lost a bit of traction there. Could definitely be better, but yeah, definitely aspects to improve on. Always is. But yeah, I've got actually a new wheel at the moment, just trying it out. I've got the Thrustmaster T300 RS, which isn't bad overall. It's just I'm going to be getting a different wheel for it as well, because yeah, I don't find the wheel that brilliant, especially when I'm trying to downshift as going through a corner. I find it very difficult due to my wrist. But yeah, I mean, overall it's a good wheel. The pedals are pretty good as well. So yeah, the brake's definitely longer than my last one, which is definitely handy, settling the throttle map and braking maps. So yeah, but that's it. That's the end of the qualifying lap. So I actually started P1, well, qualified P1. So yeah, best possible position you really want, and let's see if we can get the best outcome. Every time see, there's certain aspects I know I need to improve on, and there's definitely the chicane part. I do lose probably about 3 to 5 tenths on that sometimes, so I mean that is very annoying. But right, let's get into it. Right, here you want to be, as I said to people before, up the gears nice and early. Try to get as much speed as possible. We want a good entry through here, so we get a good exit. I mean, it wasn't the best. Riding the curb a little bit. P2's right behind, a couple of tenths. I mean, it was a decent start, good exit, so I mean, happy with that. So, but it's always this turn coming up that I actually struggle with mostly. Before I was going into third, I'm starting to get used to it in fourth, trying to carry as much speed as possible. But I do miss the apex a lot on that one, and it always messes up my entry to the coming chicane down here. This, sometimes I like going into second right before the turn and then back in the third. I didn't do it there because I was scarce on the throttle. GTR doesn't really like the curb sometimes, especially when you're full throttle. Got to be very scarce on the throttle there. And this turn as well, I've been improving on massively. I know you have to go in gear 1 there now, because I lost way too much speed on that, and you'll notice throughout the race that's where I'm losing tenths and tenths of time. Because certain aspects, I think sector 1 I'm very good at, to be honest. Don't think there's really much to improve on here. I just think it's sector 2 and sector 3 that I need to improve on. As you can see, P2's right behind me. It's literally smelling what I had for dinner. So yeah, that wasn't a bad exit. But yeah, P2 had a pretty scruffy exit. I mean, but if he can stay in the slipstream, if he can stay under the 6-7 tenths, then he should be fine. But yeah, as I said, sector 1's always pretty good for me. I always like riding the curb a little bit here, because it sort of like readjusts the front end a lot. Also, I've noticed being experimenting with the brake balance. I think I was using +2. With the Porsche now, I've been using -3 to 5, which has been given like the best aspects of grip in my eyes, because I can brake later. It's rotating the car for me pretty much. so it's very, very handy for carrying speed, especially through this long left-hander, and especially in the chicane as well. Carry as much speed as possible, because that's where I think I'm losing time. Sometimes I get really, really good laps, sometimes I don't, so it just varies. So, but yeah, as you can see there, every time I'm pretty much losing time to P2. So yeah, definitely could be better in certain aspects. As I said before, there's loads to improve on, but I've definitely been improving. But you got the new daily races out, so yeah, I've been doing a few of them. As I said, new videos will be coming out in the coming weeks with that. So yeah, I'm pretty excited for that. But as we come through the last two turns, yeah, we've got a pretty good exit there, which is probably what we want there. So we get a good entry through here, carry second. Yeah, pretty good exit. Carried a bit too much curve there, which is going to hinder us on the straight, definitely. So yeah, there's definitely loads to improve on, because I'm nearly a second to 2 seconds in front, and I seem to be losing so much time through the first chicane. Well, I think there's only one chicane on the track anyway, but yeah, but as we're going through the chicane, we're losing so much time, which other people have been able to carry more speed. That's why I ended up changing to the Porsche. I can literally just send the Porsche straight through it, and it doesn't really lose any front end bite, which is really what I want. As I said, I've been experimenting with the brake balance. GTR wasn't brilliant with the minus, the plus was pretty good sometimes, but with the Porsche, -3 or -5, and I was literally about a second to 8/10 quicker than my normal time. So yeah, I got a 1:34.9 here. I think my best time's a 1:34 dead on, pretty much 0.46 I think it is, if I remember. So yeah, but definitely gaining some time on P2, but seem to be sitting at the same sort of range between 2 to 1 second. Because definitely the chicane, we're losing a lot of time. So yeah, definitely work to improve on. Definitely got better at it. Now I'm safety rating S, and I'm nearly in driver rating A. I mean, to be fair to you, I only started playing GT7 only about 3 to 4 weeks ago, if that. So I very hardly play it too much, because I work myself. So I work in the week, sometimes on the weekends, so I find it very hard to stream and obviously find videos for you guys, but I will get there eventually. But yeah, this race was really good overall, consistent. As you can see, I got 136, 137. So yeah, let's see what the full flat brings. Definitely getting quicker over the laps, which is what we want. Warming up tyres as well, so getting a bit more front end grip, which is what we need. That's why I've got the brake balance on minus, because then it rotates in the corners like itself. Here I lose a lot of time on that exit, causing P2 to literally probably gain about 8/10 to a second on that area. And as we come through the chicane, we know this is one of my weak points, so yeah, definitely time to improve on it. Here I must have lost easily about 3 to 4 attempts again. So I lost pretty much all the time we gained on P2, which yeah, ends up not being our fault. You'll see in the next coming seconds. But yeah, things happen. But yeah, definitely improve on that chicane, and the last sector just in general. Could do massive work here. I brake a bit early, but literally just get absolutely bombarded by P2 behind, causing us to go into P7, which is a massively brilliant, well, P6, sorry, should I correct? Yeah, which is a massively brilliant. We need to improve on that massively. Wasn't really our fault here. We have a P5 literally gone straight off track. So yeah, as we're heading for the last lap, we're P5 at the moment, which isn't the worst thing after getting taken out, but we wanted that P1. I think we deserved it this race. So I mean, recently in online races, people have been very dirty in my eyes. They literally cannot stand losing. So yeah, even if you are faster overall, it doesn't matter. People just get very salty on this game. Something GT7 needs to crack down on, really, especially with the penalties. So yeah, especially with the higher levels. because sometimes it takes a while to go invisible. So it can be here. P4 literally causes us to slow down, literally brakes on the corner. Literally what I was describing of salting, it was causing us to go wide, it's completely ruined our exit, causing P5 and P6 to go through. So we could have really brought it back maybe for a podium, but yeah, it caused us to run back into P7. So yeah, not a really good end to the race, but as I said, there's loads of work to do, which I've been improving massively on. You guys will see in the next coming weeks, and just gradually getting better over time. So yeah, as we're coming through the last corners, got P8 right behind as well, and P9, so they're literally fighting each other, causing each other to mess up. Yeah, because of P4 we've dropped off absolutely massively, causing us many problems. We've got P6 here, who I'm actually going to completely dive bomb and give a little nudge to. At this point I wasn't very happy with the race, I was pretty angry if I'm being honest. And my patience completely run out. So overall in the race we finished P6, which isn't exactly what we wanted, but it's the best we could get out of that outcome. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and we'll be back soon. Thank you.